Academic activities on the north and south campuses of the Nelson Mandela University have been suspended due to a second day of student protests. The protesters are calling on management to resolve issues regarding financial aid students who have not been able to register due to the non-payment of funding benefits. A meeting between the university management and student representatives is underway. For more on the story, we cross to our reporter Jayed-Leigh in Port Elizabeth. Good afternoon, Jade. Take us through what's happening.
A very good afternoon to you, Nzinga. Well, the students started protesting, a silent protest yesterday already. They were given a court interdict by the university saying that they are not allowed to protest and that they should be 200 meters away from the entrance of the university. But it's been a very silent protest. There hasn't been any violence at all. And I think just speaking to the students on the ground and listening to their painful stories, it really is an eye-opener as to what they really want from management. That meeting that you spoke about has not started yet. I'm told that it will commence shortly, but they have not yet engaged with the SRC, SASCO, as well as some of the other student representatives. Now, Nzinga, I've got a couple of students here who want to actually talk about what is actually happening on campus and how it really has affected them. You would know that they are the grievances on that list of the demands regards to the accommodation. There's not enough adequate accommodation for everyone, registration as well, and also the security on campus. I have a lady with me here and we're going to be asking her what exactly is affecting her here at Nelson Mandela University. Thank you so much for joining us. Off air we spoke about it and your story was very painful. If you can just tell the viewers what exactly is affecting you on campus here.
What's affecting me on campus, I'm Jayed-Leigh Williams. I'm a third year BHSD student and we were promised bursaries from the first year, even matric, and we're still here. I'm doing my third year. My parents have had to take out loans to pay off for our fees, for my fees, and as well as the rest of my colleagues. Most of them are from out of town. Most of them have dropped out of school because they can't afford to pay for their fees. They are staying in SSV and they're squatting basically, a lot of them, because we don't have the bursary that we were promised. And we spoke to our HOD, then the dean, and they've told us before the academic year started, they told us they would sort that out and they still haven't. So we're here because we still aren't registered. The academic program is still carrying on. Tests and assignments have already been set for next week as well, and we're still not registered. We don't know what's going to happen with us.
Well, hopefully when management addresses you guys, you'll get more of clarification on that. Nzinga, another important issue is the fact that students are calling for safety on campus. You would know that there has been several incidences where a young lady was raped and another two last year in the laboratory here at NNMU. And some of the ladies, students have resulted in staying with some of the male counterparts. And that obviously is not ideal. I'm just going to speak to this gentleman here. He knows more about that as well, as he's got friends who are doing such.
As we've just said, we have students, female students, that are living at male reses. You expect these students, and these students are being chased away by res managers. Where are they going to sleep? You accept me, you exclude me first as a student, while you know that NSFAS gave us allowances late last year. You exclude me, and then I write an appeal. And then when I write an appeal, you accept me back to the university. But the same appeal that I write for NSFAS for a bursary, you say you can't, you reject my appeal. How does that even work? It is so ridiculous to us to see black students here. It's not fun. We're not here to be radical. We are here because these things are needed by students. And we are not going to sit here and act as if nothing is happening. We want South Africa to know that this is what is happening to us currently. And we are not going to rest until this is sorted. We are not going to rest.
I'm just going to move on to another lady who has had problems with accommodation.
Even me myself, I'm a second year student in BA. I'm not registered. I had to get my parents to take out a loan for me to get a place to stay. I haven't started my classes because I don't know where to go. As a student that's not registered, you don't have direction, you can't get a place to stay, and you can't get your study. It's very stressful, it can even get you in depression. And sometimes such students that aren't strong enough to deal with the problem can't continue with their studies and just result to going home. So it affects us all as a whole, because you care for the next person and you care for the next person, but you get also those people that will say, no, I don't have a problem, but they don't know if it could be them next year, which we don't know what problem we could do with that.
So those are some of the voices here of the students on campus, just saying that these are some of the issues that are affecting them. But what is also interesting to note that the SRC, if I can just walk over to the SRC president over here, thank you for joining us. They have also written to the mayor of Nelson Mandela Bay, Mongameli Bobani, asking them for a R1 million bailout. I'm just going to jump right into it. Why exactly are you asking that?
It's not 1 million. We're saying a minimum of 1 million. So we're expecting extra from that 1 million. We're asking that 1 million because we need to assist students who can't register, who are owing the university, who are told that they are above the threshold of NSFAS, because we've seen that it can happen that your parents are above the threshold, but they are supporting more than 2 students from different universities, and the university is not aware of that. So we're saying there must be money that will be able to fund those students. There must be money that is going to fund these students who are still waiting for their NSFAS statuses, so that at least they can sleep without hungry stomachs. So that's why we're saying we need this amount of money so that we support those poor students. So we request everyone probably was willing as well to join the campaign of the fundraising to support us. Thank you.
And I'm told you are on your way now to that meeting with the management of the institution.
In fact, the meeting has already started with the university management. The comrades, the SRC together with SASCO comrades, they are sitting that meeting trying to achieve whatever interest that we want to achieve. I'll also go and join them to make sure that we rubber stamp and we don't move from the position that we have taken as the SRC.
Thank you very much. That was the SRC president just saying that that meeting is underway now with management, and hopefully there will be a resolution. Nzinga.
Jayed-Leigh coming to us live there from the Eastern Cape. Thanks for that update.